What is going on, everyone? It's Brandon Dawson, and I'm here letting you guys know about all of the cool things that are happening in your community. And right now, we're talking about an event that's going on July 27th, basketball charity event called Juice Hoops. And here to talk about it, we got a guy out here. Normally, he's out here doing interviews on the Straight Facts podcast, but today, I'm getting a chance to interview him. We got my guy, C.Y. Young, out here. How you doing today, sir?
What's up, buddy, man? I appreciate you letting me pull up on you, man.
Hey, man, look, we are happy to have you out here. I've been watching you for a while, see you on Facebook, see all the work that you do in the community. But right now, I want to talk to you a little bit about this event that you got coming up. So first and foremost, talk to us about Juice Hoops, what it's all about, and what people can expect when they come to this on July 27th.
Okay, so Juice Hoops, man, it's a tournament that we do. We started last year. My homegirl named Neek Parker and Dreek Dunbar. It's something that we try to do for the community, man, and bring all the alumni schools from around the CSRA on the South Carolina side.
Yeah.
And we just want to do a tournament, man, and do things for the community and bring folks out there. We're going to have different vendors, all type of people out there, man. So we want the community just to come together, man, have fun, and just be safe.
And now this isn't the first type of event that you've done like this. You guys have done stuff like this before.
Yes,
I've seen that you guys have given out scholarships at some of these events.
Yes, sir.
So talk to me about that. Talk to me about, what it means for you to, be able to, kind of get this stuff to these people, and what do you want for the community to take away when they come out to these events?
Okay, so like I was telling you before, man, I grew up in foster care and stuff like that. So I seen how people come from rough places and things. So what we like to do, man, we like to give scholarships to families and stuff like that and help and see can we help and give them a little push up, man, to get out to the communities and stuff that they came from and try to experience the world and stuff like that. So so we like to give back, man, on a lot of our events. We started it last year, man. Shout out to Neek Parker. She's the one that came up with the idea and want to go from there. So this is something that we love doing for the community and stuff.
Very nice. And so, so far, how long have you been doing these events for?
Man, only a year.
Only a year?
We just started last year.
Now, so since you started doing them, what's been the reaction from people when they come out of this? What are the people in the community saying when they do this stuff?
Man, it's been a lot of support, man. We actually started in Aiken last year at Odell Weeks Center. So we appreciate people for letting us come down there to Odell Weeks. And we also took it down there to Batesburg, South Carolina, because we don't want to forget about the country. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people have been supporting, man, and I love the support from all my people and stuff like that in Aiken County and the surrounding area. So it's been a lot of support.
Now, let's talk a little bit about you, CY, man. Now, CY, you got the Straight Facts podcast. You have had some heavy hitter guests on there recently. So you had someone from Nappy Roots on there?
Yeah, I had Vito from Nappy Roots, man. He reached out to me, man. He said he noticed my work and grind. So that's something, man, I started Straight Facts podcast last year around December. And something I just wanted to interview all our people from around the area because everybody got a story. Yeah. And so when you do that, man, and do it from good intentions, people will notice that. And they've been reaching out and stuff like that, man. So I got a couple surprises on the way too, man. Straight Facts podcast.
Okay. Well, at some point, you got to get me to come on.
Oh, yeah, you already know. You the next guest up.
Okay, let's go. Okay,
Yes,
so now, with that podcast, who are the types of guests that, you normally try to have on there? Is it sports? Who are you normally trying to get on there?
Okay, so I started off with sports, but I didn't want to put myself in a box. Yeah. So, man, I done had lawyers, real estate guys, coaches, the small people, what people consider small, because at the end of the day, everybody has a story. Yeah. So I have all types of people on there, man, because if you think you have a story and whatever your business is, any business that you run and stuff like that, come on, man, let's talk about it on Straight Facts podcast and see what we can do to elevate it.
Now, you've been doing these events now, you've been doing it for a year. Where do you see these events being at in 5 years? Where do you want them to be?
I don't know I know a lot of y'all heard of Ball is Life, man. I'm trying to make it some big like that. I want to take it on the road, man, and let people around the area experience New York, California, things like that. And this is like New York, like some of the stuff up there, like I want people to experience these things up there and carry this thing up to a major event.
Very nice. And so, Juice Hoops, talk to me about some of the vendors and stuff that are going to be there. Let's get a little bit more into that. What are they going to see?
So some of the vendors, man, we're going to have some of the lemonades people there. We got a lot of people that's going to be coming out that are new faces from around the area. So some people from out of state that's going to be coming in. We're going to actually drop the list today on Facebook.
Nice.
So y'all be in tune for that on Facebook. We're going to drop all the vendors and the captains of each team and everything like that on Facebook today.
Very nice, very nice. And so, the type of people that, help you do this event, let's talk about some of the sponsors. I know that we got something right here. Let's talk, what we got going on here?
Well, this International Hair Care.
Yeah.
This is a barbershop down there in North Augusta, South Carolina, down there on Tommy Road, man. He's one of the guys that wanted to sponsor and help elevate this tournament to a bigger and better place. So shout out to Real Cuts, man. Yeah. And we actually got more sponsors as well that's coming out today, and we still working on it as well, because July 27th is coming rapidly.
So how does that make you feel, man, on a personal level that, you know, you started this, you've been doing this for a year, all you're trying to do is get out there and get more people out there for the community, and, you know, all these, you know, businesses, people are recognize what you're doing. How does that make you feel?
Man, it makes me feel great, bro, because, you know, coming from where I came from, man, you know, country, Rich Spring, grew up down there, actually was born in Augusta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Seeing all this support coming in just within 8 months, but they say that would happen when you come from a genuine, good place. And all I want to do is just reach back, man, and help my community, bro.
Love that.
And I love it.
And so the players that you got coming at this game, you know, these are alumni players. These are people who played from schools around the area. Talk to me about it.
So it's going to be a lot of big names that we grew up on, watching around the area back in the day. So we're going to have like South Aiken, Ridge Spring, all the schools around the area on the South Carolina side. So these are some of the top players that played back in the day, but they're coming back to support their alumni, support their schools, and support Juice Hoops.
Gotcha. If people are coming out to this event, where do they need to go? What do they need to do? You know, how do they get tickets? Talk to me about it.
All right, so you can follow me on Facebook, CYTV, or Neek Parker, also Dreek Dunbar. You can get in touch with us. We're going to drop the flyers today, and I'm going to have the phone numbers and everything on how you can reach out to us.
Nice.
For the adults, it's $10, and the kids, it's $5.
Very nice, very nice. And, you know, for you, sir, we're getting close here to the end. I want to thank you again, man,
yes,
for coming
sir, man.
out
I appreciate you.
Yeah, no, I love what you do out here. Anything you want to say to, you know, anybody who's helped you, you know, get to this point right now today, anybody who's helped you, you know, man, be succeeding, putting all this positive energy out into the world.
For sure, man. I want to shout out Monique Satterwhite, my girlfriend, who's been with me since day one. She was the one that encouraged me, man, to get this, do the podcast, because I always love sports. My brothers, Cody Young, Denzel Young, man. Shout out to the people that raised us too, the Young family, because they was the ones that instilled in me that I could believe in myself and go with this podcast, man, and go all the way with it. So
very
them are some of the people that helped me get this thing off the floor.
I want to give a shout out to your girl right now herself. People do not see this right now, but she's standing here off camera right now. It's y'all's anniversary today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, yeah, I'm wishing y'all a happy anniversary.
Appreciate you,
here
bro.
right now.
Appreciate you.
Again, we'll run through it one time. You know, Juice Hoops, when's it going on? And, you know, give me the times and all that stuff.
Okay, so Juice Hoops is July the 27th. It starts at 9:30. That's when the doors open as well. So if you want to get your tickets right now, you can get in touch with me, Neek Parker, Dreek Dunbar as well. But it's July the 27th. It starts at 9:30.
Very nice. Well, again, thank you very much, man, for coming out here. You guys, we're going to have all that info for you guys on our article on WJBF.com. This is Brandon Dawson, WJBF News Channel 6.